Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's been a while since I last made a video. That's it. There's no reason it's been a while. I have a ton of ideas that I've been wanting to explore. I just have been so unmotivated. And yeah, but I'm back today because I decided I wanted to do lovely Amberinwonderland's hashtag, hashtag tarot combos. Yeah, so I thought I'd do that. Because it's been a while, I'm also going to show you guys some new acquisitions, like some stuff that I recently got, because last time I filmed was before my birthday. So I've gotten some new stuff since my birthday. I have, for instance, this new mug, which you can't see, sort of. I'll tilt it a little bit, but it's going to spill. It says, always be yourself, unless you can be a unicorn, then always be a unicorn. And my tea today is Tazo Green Ginger, which is pretty good. I like it. So, I'm going to start by showing you guys some stuff I recently got, and then I'm going to dive into tarot combos. The book you see here is my bullet journal, in which I have all these deck pairs written down. I'll actually show you the page that I have. I'm not going to be able to show all of the pairs, obviously. I'm trying to film this just a quick video. I'm going to try not to do any editing on it, and just put it up sometime today. I'm going to be going to get my hair cut soon. So I'm just trying to do this real quick. Let's see if I can. Whew, it's been a while since I've made a video. I think you can tell I'm feeling a little bit weird. So, but let's just keep going. Yeah, I'm going to show you the page of my pairs so you can see some of the other stuff I've written down, and then I'll show you some of the pairs that I pulled out. I tried to pull out some more unusual pairs because I feel like there's some tarot pairs that kind of, like, we all know kind of go together. Like some different, like, classic RWS decks with some different indie ones. I just feel like there's ones that, like, most people are aware of go together. And so I tried to pull out either unusual deck pairs or indie deck pairs. Not necessarily both indies, but like an indie deck paired with something else. So let's get started. So new acquisitions for my birthday. I got 2 new decks, and if you've been following me on Instagram, you'll have seen at least one of them constantly, and that is my 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot by Lana Zellner. I now follow her on Instagram. She is so cool. If you don't follow her, you need to. But the 8 Coins is a really amazing deck. I've been using it for Lionheart's hashtag the June Tarot, which is like a sort of low-key LGBT pride themed challenge, although anybody can do it. So here's just a couple of the cards from the deck. This deck is amazing. I have been using it constantly. It is gorgeous. If you want to see more of it, pop over to my my Instagram, which it should be linked down below. Every time I pull out this deck, I get so, like, it makes me so happy. I can't even explain just how happy this deck makes me. I have this beautiful blue silk bag, which I stole from my mom. She has a collection of tarot bags. I stole this one from her. I'm not sure where she got it from, but it's a blue silk bag. Oh, and isn't it luxurious? It's like so perfect and so sensual just for this deck. I am in love. And by the way, the book for this, I have a ton of just shit in this box. The book for this is amazing. You need to read the book if you have this deck. Okay, so the other thing I recently got is the Oracle of Mystical Moments, which I have, oh, it's by Katrin Weltstein. Can you see that? I hope. I haven't used it as much as I would like to, but it's definitely an awesome deck. I haven't actually seen what it paired with yet. That's how little I've used it, unfortunately. But I'm going to be doing that relatively soon, I hope. We'll see. But it's a really cool deck. I really like it. And then also, this I just got, not for my birthday, just for no reason, because she is awesome. Lovely Kayla, who is Shakti Shaman Fireside Witch here on YouTube, and the owner of the Urban Oasis Apothecary, which is, I believe, Lotus-Moon-Creations on Shopify. I'll try to link that down below. But she sent me these absolutely incredible sorry, I need to look at the camera more so I know where I'm putting stuff. These amazing body room mists. So this one's Spirit Tribe, Spirit of Community. I've used this one so far to cleanse a couple of my sacred spaces. Oh, guys, it's so cool. And then the Jaguar Spirit, which I've been trying to start a little ritual of putting on after I get out of the shower, because it smells so good. Did you smell it? Yes. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's amazing. But she sent me these just for no reason, because she is an incredible and amazing lady. And my mom and I are going to be beta testing her new cacao ceremony, which I am over the moon about, and I cannot wait to do that. We're going to do that this week. You guys, it's going to be amazing. Hopefully I'll be able to talk about it maybe in my next YouTube video. We'll see. But yeah, I'll link her down below. If you haven't checked out any of Kayla's stuff yet, you really, really need to. She is such a talented apothecary. She is such a magical human being. I had the absolute pleasure of being able to work with her on the Yule anthology, which myself, Donna, who is Embrace the Moon Tarot, Larissa Coleman, who's the Bard's Lament, and then Kayla, who I already said, we all worked together to create a Yule anthology of witchy stories back in December. That's available on Amazon. I don't know if I've linked to it, but I'll try to link that down below as well. Since now I think if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you're coming up on Yule, or it's just past. I think it's just past. We just had the summer solstice. But yeah, I had the pleasure of working with Kayla. She's an incredible human being. Her stuff is so cool, and she's always coming out with new tinctures or anointing oils, room sprays, incense kits, ritual kits. She's so creative in what she does. And she just came out with, I think, something that's like a AM Goddess or something, I think it's called. It had like a really cute name, and it's a caffeine substitute, which I think is super cool. I tagged my sister in that because I thought my sister would like that. She's a big coffee drinker. Me, not so much. Okay, so those are like my recent acquisitions. I've gotten a ton of crystals lately, but I don't remember what is and isn't new anymore, so sometime I'm just going to have to do a crystal collection video. But let's move into now hashtag tarot combos from Amberinwonderland. I love Amber. She's so sweet. So here's my page. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. There we go. I have a ton of, my bullet journal. I got this. It was discarded from someone else. So I snatched it and I tried to repair the binding. The binding was broken, but I fixed it. So here's like all the different pairs that I've found so far. There's some other ones that I haven't written down in here because I am sometimes quite lazy. So I'm going to move this off to the side, and then I will show you guys some of the pairs I pulled out today. So first one I'm going to pull out is actually one of my personal favorites, so let's do this one first. It is the Happy Tarot, which is from US Games, I think. No, it's from Los Scarabeo. Ignore me. It's the Happy Tarot from Los Scarabeo, and then I think this is also another Los Scarabeo deck, the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. And these two, oops, you guys, it's been so long since I last did a video. Let's see if I can actually do this. These two are so cute because they are practically like polar opposites. Not weirdly though in energy. I like to work with decks based on their energies, and these two vibe together so well. They are practically the same energy, but with different twists to it. The Tarot of the Sweet Twilight obviously is a lot more like Tim Burton-y. It's kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas or Corpse Bride or anything like that. It's very, aesthetically it's quite dark, but it's actually a really sweet deck. And these cards go together so well. I actually have planned, I eventually want to create for my shop a, like an Alice in Wonderland kind of through the looking glass reading using these two decks and another deck. But I haven't gotten around to it because it's like a massive spread, and I can be very lazy sometimes. So yeah, I feel like these two decks go together so well. They're so cute. Okay, so that's one deck pair. I'm going to leave the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight out because I have another deck that I like to pair with it. Just toss the Happy Tarot away. Boop. My dog is asleep on my bed. She's so cute. Okay. And that is the Forces Flora and Fauna Oracle, which is by Colleen Hardy. I think I've shown this deck before in previous videos. It might have been in my first one. I seem to remember doing that because I like held it upside down or something. But this is a fun oracle. My mom and I actually did a walkthrough of it on her channel. Ooh, this would have been maybe last year or 2 years ago. It was quite a while ago. But if you go over to her channel, her name used to be Thrifty Mystic. It's now Laurie Tarot. Oh, I wish I could remember what my mom's YouTube channel name is now. I don't remember, unfortunately. I'm a terrible daughter. I'll link it down below, though. That's another thing I have to link. I should be writing all of this down. But we did a walkthrough of this deck. Oops. Oh, jeez, I'm a mess. Okay. And it is a very amazing little deck, and it goes so well with the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. For a while on my Instagram, before I started doing the Monday pick a card readings, I was doing daily 2-card draws, and I just got too busy to do that with school and stuff like that. But for a while I was using these 2 cards, or these 2 decks, I mean. I draw one from each. I love the colors and the aesthetic of this deck. And they read so well together. I mean, absolutely stunning. And they, aesthetically, they go really well. Okay, let's put these away. And then I will go on to another pair. I'm really trying hard not to bump the camera because I don't want it to fall over. Also, as I said, I'm going to try not to edit this video just because I don't have the brain power for that right now. Whee! Okay. Goes over there. No! Oh, shoot. I was just saying I was not going to do that. Maybe I will edit this video. Okay, so the next deck pair I'm going to do is, let's go with this one. It's a slightly unusual pair, but it is the Denise Linn's Native Spirit Oracle and the Bridge Witches Tarot deck by Killer Pancake. And the Bridge Witches is, my mom and I also did a review of this one on her channel a while ago. The Bridge Witches is a very unusual deck. It's an indie deck, and it was done by an artist who's local to my city, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States. And she actually did it based on and around Pittsburgh. So this is a very local deck. For me, it's a piece of my city, which I have grown up in. I did the, I hope the colors show up okay. I did the edging in all different colors. And this deck pairs super well with actually the Native Spirit Oracle, even though they are completely different aesthetically. They might not look like they go well together at first, but I did a reading for myself with these, another large spread that someday I'd like to work out for my shop. And they worked really well together because Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and my area, which is southwestern Pennsylvania as a whole, of course, you know, across the United States, there were Native American tribes, but this deck in particular has a really, like an Appalachian feel to me. The vibe is very much with the Native Americans who lived in this area. And it's, for me, these decks work really well together because you're tapping into the modern area, like the modern history of the area and the original history of the area. So these two, like look at that fire and water. It even, I'm always a little bit stunned by how well these work together because it was kind of a random pairing for me. Like I was just pairing decks together and I had, I think, the Native Spirit out and I just pulled some cards from the Bridge Witches and it was really incredible. So that's another one. That one for me is a very personal pairing, just because it is my city and my area. So let's toss those out of the way. I only have a couple more pairings left. Oh, hang on, I do need to leave this one out. Okay, we're leaving this one out because I'm pairing it with another deck that I think most people will know because it is amazing and I talk about it constantly, and everybody else does too. It is the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. So the Wild Unknown, for I think most people who have it, they know it goes with pretty much everything. It's an incredible deck. It's super, there we go, just adjusting that. It's super easy to pair with stuff, both artistically and just energetically. For me, this deck is like 100% nature. It's my kick in the ass deck. It, you know, doesn't pull any punches. And this version is chopped, and some of the cards were colored in by myself and my mom. Again, you can find the video that I think she did, because this was before I was like super into tarot and wanted to be in her YouTube videos. My mom did a walkthrough of the deck that she altered. So these two as well, these go very, very well together. They're very, oh, I love this. I'm sorry, I just love these cards. I love the style of both of these decks. Oops. Sorry about that. I think I actually, yes, I do. I actually offered these as a pair in my my shop. I have a reading called the Double Whammy reading, which is just 2 tarot decks and you draw 2 cards from it. And the reason I like that, I thought that was a neat thing to offer for people for my readings, is because, you know, you have the option of getting the same card twice. You know, you could get 2 Empress cards, and depending what question you asked, you know, that might really illuminate a lot for you. So this is a pair I offer in my shop. Is it? Yeah, I think the lighting's okay. I think I worry about the lighting every time I do a non-face video. So, and here we'll show these 2 cards. Yeah, I mean, these go so, so well together. The Bridge Witches, I'm pretty sure, is still available on the website for Killer Pancake. I'm looking to see if I can find anything on the box. I can't. But I'll try to link that down below as well. When I rewatch this, I'm going to have to write down all the stuff that I'm saying I'm linking, otherwise I'll forget. And if I do forget to link anything, just let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to send that to you if you're interested. Okay. So the next pairing I'm going to do is using one of my favorite decks, and then, I mean, all my decks are, you know, low-key my favorite decks, but I'm going to be using my amazing Raven's Prophecy by Maggie Stiefvater. And the, I feel like this is kind of unusual, the Oracle of the Shapeshifters by Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Ooh. I have not used this pair as much as I would like. For me, these two vibe very, very well together. I'm not straight. Sorry. There we go. Haha, well, I'm not straight. But I try to make the camera be straight in like as non-invasive a way as possible. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've done YouTube videos. What was I saying about these decks? Yeah, I feel like it's an unusual pairing because you have when I say messy, I don't mean the artwork is messy. I mean like the art style is it's chaotic and it's not picture perfect when I'm talking about like the Maggie Stiefvater's deck, the Raven's Prophecy, and I like that. I actually see that as a plus. Why did it just dim? I'm just gonna leave it. The artwork is like messy, and I feel like that prevents me from wanting to pair it with a lot of other things because there's not really much that mimics this art style. I feel like this is a very unique art style. I personally love it. I'd like to do a video where I actually go through the deck and tell you about especially the Major Arcana, how it lines up with the book series that the deck is very, very loosely based off of, that Maggie Stiefvater wrote, which is called The Raven Cycle. And it's one of my favorite book series. But that's another video. But these two decks really vibe very well together. All of the Lucy Cavendish, Jasmine Beckett Griffith decks have a layer of shade for me. They are, they're cute, but they're not all light. There's quite a bit of light in them, especially in one of her other decks. I think it's the Fairies deck? Is that what it's called? I'm not sure what it's called. But there's another one of hers that I have, and that has a lot more like light to it. But I feel like this one has more shade to it. There's more like shadow exploration within it, and Maggie Stiefvater's deck is definitely a deck that you could very easily use for shadow work. So I feel like these two go together because they sort of have that gentleness to them, that gentle shade. And of course, I mean, look how cute. Big Eye Dolls, they're so adorable. So I love these two decks together. I feel like they go really well. I like the way they read with each other. Okay. Let's tidy these up, and then I'll be on to my final padding. Oh boy. That's cool that this video is going to be under half an hour. I wasn't sure how long it would take me to do when I set out. As I said, I didn't grab all of my deck pairs. I have some other ones, but I only felt like doing a couple. And then here's one that I don't have written down in my book. I'm so excited for this because now that I've discovered this is a great pairing, I'm going to be using it all Halloween, and I'm super excited as well. Did I move the camera again? Wow. And I'm excited as well because I'm going to be getting another deck that is similar to one of these decks, which I'll tell you about in a second. And I'd love to see how it works with the other tarot. So the Tarot and Oracle that I have, I hope this tag wasn't just tarot and tarot combos, because I realize I've done a lot of Oracle decks. So this is the Oracle of Oddities. I cannot remember for the life of me who it's by, but this is my mega deck. I have all three collections. There were 3 volumes done. So it's a 90 card deck, including the cool chakra cards. And I'm going to be getting the Ephemera Tarot when it comes out. And the Ephemera Tarot is by the same artist, in the same style as the Oracle of Oddities, but it is in, it's a tarot deck. So in the other deck is my precious deck, the deck I would save from a fire, which is my Robert M. Place Vampire Tarot. I am such a super spoiled and lucky girl to have that. Because it's crazy, and it's out of print, and it's so hard to find, but my mom found it for me because she knows how much I adore Dracula. It was one of my early tarot decks that I got when I first was into tarot. So I'm going to find some, there we go, we'll move to those. The minors are a little bit pippish, but I like that. I think it's cool. I love this deck. The book is so good, and if you've read Dracula, you'll geek out because this is amazing. But I love the way these two decks pair with each other because I feel like they're playing off the same time period. The Oracle of Oddities is very much rooted in like both Victorian anatomy study. I was gonna say like anatomable, but I don't think that's a word. Maybe there's a word similar to it. It feels very rooted in Victorian anatomy study as well as Victorian botany. So, and Dracula, of course, was written in the 1800s. I want to say it was like 1860s or something like that. So I feel like these two go well together because they have a similar time period vibe. From where I'm sitting, the camera looks really dark, but I just checked it. It's fine. And I feel like these would read very, very well together as well. Franz Liszt and Listen. Ha ha ha. Listen. Yeah, Franz Listen. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, yes, but I feel like these decks vibe super well together. I haven't gotten to read with them yet because, honestly, I discovered this deck pair when I was looking on my shelf going, what decks am I going to pull off for this video? Oh boy. But this, I'm totally going to be using this all Halloween. I'm so excited, and when I get the Ephemera Tarot, not only am I going to be pairing it, of course, with the Oracle of Oddities, but I'd like to pair it with the Vampire Tarot as well to see how that plays. No, it is dark now. I think I lost a little bit of natural lighting. So I'm going to try to finish this video up. Let's just show you some more. This deck is amazing. It's a little bit sticky. It's very large. But if you can get your hands on it, if you're a Dracula fan of the book or the movies, but you know, you gotta read the book. If you've never read the book, read it because you think you know the story of Dracula. You don't. You know, Hollywood has completely marred the story. It's actually a very beautiful story, and it has a ton of depth and really neat like subtext to it. So you gotta read the book. And there's Bram Stoker. So yeah, I like these two decks. I think they vibe super well together. I can't wait to read with them. They're going to be so cool. And I paired this one with another deck when I also did my daily draws way back when I first joined Instagram. But I can't remember what it is right now. Okay. So, thank you guys for watching this. I'm going to try to come back. Do I really keep moving the camera? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna, okay, you got this, Gracie. So I'm gonna try to do some more videos. I'm hoping this will kick me in the butt and get me into, doing more videos again. I already asked on Instagram, this was a couple months ago now, what people wanted to see. No, maybe just a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people were very keen on my take on tarot, how I use tarot when I'm writing. And because I've actually been doing a lot of writing lately, I think that would be a very good video for me to do because I've been using tarot to help with my writing. I am currently working on a short story collection, which I am nearly finished with. I have one more story to finish, and then I'm pretty sure I'm going to be done with the creation aspect of it. I'll need to edit a couple of the stories, find some beta readers to read for me, and you know, after I put together the ebook, I'm going to need to create the cover. I'm going to need to do all the admin stuff that I'm actually super excited for because I'm going to publish it on Amazon, hopefully by August. We shall see if that happens, but that's my goal. My goal is to have this published by August before I head into my new term, which I am quite nervous about because I'm going to be taking 4 classes this coming fall term. I took the summer off to give myself some recuperation from my first 2 semesters of college. So, for technically my first year, because I'll be a college. Is it sophomore? Is that the second year, sophomore? I'll be that. This coming fall. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. That's why I'm kind of throwing myself into writing, because that's what I love doing, and that's what I want to do with my life, is write. Not just fiction, but I'm currently working on fiction because I have wanted to publish something for a very long time, and the Yule anthology kind of kicked my butt a little bit and was like, you need to publish more stuff. You need to get more of your writing out there, so I'm going to do that. Oh, I forget where I was going. Oh, but yeah, I'm going to, because I've been using tarot a ton to help me with the creation process of my writing. I'm going to try to do a video about that, and try to especially do a video that includes some very specifics pertaining to one of the stories that I've been using tarot the most for. My dog, Tinkerbell, just sighed heavily, so I think she's like, you need to finish this video up. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that. There were some other ideas that I had. I don't remember them at the moment, so I'm going to try to do that at some point. Maybe do some walkthroughs or something. I don't know. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see from me, pop it down in the comments and let me know, because I'm always happy to do a video for people, or if we're like buddies on Instagram, I'm always happy to do it live if you want to see a deck flip through. You just have to let me know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sitting through my rambles, and I will see you guys again hopefully super soon. So thank you. Bye!